Hi and welcome. If you're following our kayaking journey, we have found another beautiful place to lay our mats out. Join us for a practice lying down. Coming into a comfortable reclined space. Make all the adjustments you might need. Knees can be bent or straight, either one. Tuning into the presence of this moment. Notice what's around you. Maybe you hear the birds, the wind. Start to rest the heaviness of the back of your head into your mat. And then very gently press into the back of your head, just gently, gently, so you can adjust your shoulders. And then release and let your upper back land a little bit more stable. So a small, small movement. And from there, drop your right ear, your left ear, rock the back of your head. And then pausing. Any kind of work where you might have been using your back, your hips. It's helpful to get onto a mat and lay flat and find your neutrality once again. Come back to neutral. And then gently start to bring your knees, whenever you're ready, both knees into your chest. Give those knees a little hug. Making contact low back to the mat. Move your knees around, maybe in circles. You could drop your arms and move your knees around in circles to engage your core a little bit. So you've got some choices here, a little more passive or a little more active, depending on what you're feeling. And then hug those knees in one more time. Stretch your legs straight up to the sky, whatever your sky is. Drop your arms down by your sides. Point your toes. And then flex your feet. Point your toes. And flex your feet. Beautiful. Keep your right leg elevated. Drop your left leg down onto your mat. Interlacing your fingers behind your right elevated leg. Start to engage gently. Leg and hand, leg and hand. Reach your heel up to the sky. Soften your shoulders. Let the elements around you simply be the elements around you. You might hear other people kayaking on the water. You might hear the breeze a little bit. Notice what you notice in your environment, and then come back to present. And now taking your left hand, assist your lifted leg over across the body. We're going to come into a twist. Come into a twist. Right arm extends. Maybe you take your chin over the right shoulder. Soften here and breathe. Notice the parts of you that maybe got a little tight while you were paddling or doing something similar. You were sitting at your chair for a while. Big breath. Exhale brings you back to center. And before we switch sides, bend both knees. Lengthen out the spine and give a small windshield wiper movement to the knees. Freedom in the back, freedom in the hips. And when you're ready, we're going to switch sides, lowering the right, lifting the left. Bringing hands back behind that left leg. Point and flex your toes, enjoying your environment. Yes, I can hear our kayaking friends coming down the water now. Point and flex. Point and flex. Rebend that knee. Give it a little hug into the chest. Take your right hand on the outside. Come into a twist on the other side. So left arm goes out. Maybe your chin goes over your left shoulder. Two more breaths here. Big breath in. And one. And back to center. One more time. Readjust your spine. Nice long spine, dropping the knees a little bit side to side. Beautiful. We're going to come into a bridge in a moment. So bend the elbows to right angles. So your fingertips are looking upwards, palms facing each other, backs of the arms, shoulder to elbow nudges down into the ground, down into your mat. Notice a little micro lift under your shoulder blades. Readjust your shoulder blades so they keep that little bit of a lift, and then gently release your hands down to your mat. Take a full breath in, and then lift the hips, coming into your bridge. Moving dynamically, lower the hips. This time, lift hips and arms. Release back down. Let's try that 2 more times, hips and arms together. One more round. And then pressing the backs of your arms down one more time. Let's give a lift, but wiggle your shoulders underneath your back. Interlacing the hands, however it's accessible to you. We'll hold this one. Press into your feet. Relax through the neck. So one more breath here. And then release the body, coming back down to the support of your mat. Eventually coming into a little ball. Rock and roll on your low back. Replace your feet back down and come onto your side. I'm going to pause just for a moment on your side. And then take your top arm down to assist you to come over to your belly. So stretch out right on your belly, but with your forearms underneath you. So your elbow right under the shoulder. Take a purposeful, gentle dip, bringing the shoulders squeezing onto the back. Adjust your hands and your forearms, and then pull the shoulder blades apart as you lift up. Nice long neck. Tops of the toes engage with your surface. Palms and elbows engage with your surface. Nice long look. Nice long neck. Beautiful. Lower down. This time, bring your right knee, some of us call this half frog. Bring your right knee up alongside your body in this resting pose. You can rest a cheek down on your hands. We'll be here for 5 breaths. Gently switch sides. Switch your cheek, switch your knee. 5 breaths. The bottom of your 5th breath, stretch your legs out behind you. Bring your hands right around mid-ribs. Lift the heart. Lower down. Elbows pointing back towards your feet. Lift your heart one more time. And then engage through your core. Lift and shift back into child's pose. Make your adjustments. Gliding into child's pose. Lifting up gently, right arm under the left. Thread the needle. Unwind, shift to the other side. And make your way back up all the way to a comfortable seated space. Comfortable seated space where we return to our center, to presence. to noticing we are beings that live in an active world. There's always some sort of noise, whether it is pleasant or not. Just know that you have this quality within you that can always be at peace. Couple more breaths. And bringing your hands to heart. Bow towards yourself. Taking in this moment of gratitude for committing to your practice, no matter what. Thank you for showing up. Namaste.